Hello everyone! Thanks for joining me. Today we'll be breaking Miquella's Great Rune and the spell the charm Miquella has placed on his NPC followers. Once Miquella's spell is broken, the NPCs we have encountered will have different insights on Miquella and on their own backstories, which we'll be covering on this video. The breaking of Miquella's Great Rune is a scripted event and it is part of the Shadow of the Erdtree main story. Let's look at our map and I'll show you its location. There's an invisible line that runs across from the Shadow Keep all the way down through this body of water and its rivers going southeast. Crossing this invisible line anywhere on the map will break the seal. To make things easier, we'll be going to the Shadow Keep to break the seal. If you remember, we have encountered Miquella's seal before, in part 12 when we explored the fissure. So let's fast travel to the Fissure Grace in the Cerulean coast. Here's Miquella's seal. Once broken, we'll have access to this area, which we'll be exploring on a later video. We're done here, let's return to High Road Cross. Before breaking Miquella's seal, we're going to make a couple of stops. Let's open our map. We're going to this church for an NPC invasion. And then here for a brood forager. Afterwards, we'll break the seal and grab a grace at the Shadow Keep. Let's get started! Marker number 1 is inside of this church. And this will be our second invasion by Fire Knight Queelign. We fought him the first time at the Bellorat Tower settlement in part 5. This will be our final encounter with him.
Thou shalt not evade the flame of Mesmer. My grace.
Alright, let's pick up some goodies. We're done here. Let's go to marker number 2. You don't have to take these guys out, but they do drop goodies on occasion. No goodies today. And there's our marker number 2. We need to interact with this Forager Brood, but as you can see, he's ill. So to restore his health, we need to warm him up. So let's equip our warming stones. Now just drop a warming stone near him. Although he's got his health back, we can't interact with him yet. So let's quit and reload our game to reset him. I'm not sure why he's upside down, but as long as we can interact with him, life is good. Now let's go toward the Shadow Keep to break Miquella's seal and clear marker number 3. As we get closer to the keep, you should hear a very distinct sound, followed by a prompt regarding a great rune and a broken seal. And that was it. We have broken Miquella's seal. Now let's clear marker number 3 and grab our grace at the Shadow Keep. With this grace activated, now let's fast travel to Main Gates Cross to get Sir Ansbach and Moore's quest line started.
Kindly Miquella has discarded his great rune. The fog that vexed my aging faculties has been lifted, and follies better left forgotten haunt me once again. Once, in an attempt to free Lord Mohg from his enchantment, I challenged tender Miquella, only to have my own heart rather artfully stolen. I knew not how weak I was. I believed that with sufficient mastery, even an Empyrean would be within reach of my blade. I could not have been more mistaken. Miquella the Kind is a monster, pure and radiant. He wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying. Righteous tarnished, Miquella the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it, but even at this very instant, I wish to run very far away indeed. Righteous tarnished, Miquella the Kind makes my blood run cold. I am loath to admit it, but even at this very instant, I wish to run very far away indeed.
Now let's talk with Moore, but Moore is a very special case.
I don't feel it. It's broken. Kind Miquella's light is gone, but I stand tall. Together, we work. Together, for Miquella the Kind. I don't know what to do. Our mother abandoned her brood. She did not love us. We are her children. What should we do? Must we be sad forever?
To keep Moore alive and have access to other Forager Brood Cookbooks, choose I don't know for your answer.
Don't know either. Till we meet again.
Now we need to advance Freyja's quest line. She's just down the road, but let's fast travel there.
Oh, there you are. Good. If you happen to see Lady Leda, tell her that I'm striking out on my own. Don't worry, I've no mind to cross any of you. The guidance of kind Miquella remains etched into my very flesh. It's only... there's something that I must know. Kindly Miquella spoke of the vow he once made with General Redmane, and it is here the vow shall be honored. I am a Redmane. I must know the nature of the vow. I'll be out on my own for some time. There's something I must know. There is no need for concern. I will be true to my word. Though I do feel a hint of regret. Lady Leda, Honorable Ansbach, and warriors like you are all of a special breed. How glorious it would have been had we met in battle as sworn enemies. I'll be out on my own for some time. There's something I must know.
Next, we'll advance Thiollier's quest line, so let's go to Pillar Path Cross Grace.
Oh, are you not affected? Even with the spell broken, I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina. Her visage, her scent, the lure of velvety sleep. Would kindly Miquella chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half? The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
To move his dialogue further along, we may need to pass time once or twice.
I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina. I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina.
We need him to say he's heading south, so let's pass time again.
Oh, I had something I wish to tell you. I'm heading south. I've recalled something that Sir Moore said. He discovered deep purple water lilies blooming on the southern shore. That must be where St. Trina was left to wither away. I'm heading south, to the shore Sir Moore mentioned.
That's what we want. So now let's return to High Road Cross to get Hornsent's and Leda's questline moving along. I know this may all sound complicated, but with Miquella's seal broken, we can finally get the NPC stories to progress within the game. And that's all we're trying to do here. Now let's go talk with Hornsent.
Intriguing. What remains there to be said? Do you presume us allies even now? Though Miquella's spell is newly broken, I must profess, the spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant Miquella shall, and in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Mesmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Miquella the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken. But while my devotion to kindly Miquella remains unchanged, by my troth I am not so sure about the others. No, wait. Perhaps this is a blessing in disguise. I can wield my sword to cull the undeserving, those unfit to bask in tender Miquella's presence. I should have thought of this earlier. Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Miquella's side. Thiollier. It's true. His devotion to St. Trina is plain to see. I fear his vows to Miquella the Kind are merely secondary. But for this very reason, Thiollier is incapable of betrayal. St. Trina's love for kind Miquella is boundless. She is, after all, his other half. Or perhaps her feelings go beyond even that. Even if she was left behind, I doubt her heart would waver. Right. It's time to begin ferreting out those of us who don't deserve to be at kindly Miquella's side. The Hornsent. On one hand, he trusts Miquella the Kind to bring salvation to his people. With the enchantment lifted, his vengeful passions may once again ignite. But surely he'd be mindful of kindly Miquella's promise. On the other hand, the Hornsent does present his own dangers. Perhaps your concerns are well-founded after all. Allow me some time to mull it over.
After Leda asks for time to mull it over, rest at the grace to get Hornsent to move. Once Hornsent is gone, return to Leda to further progress her quest line.
Ah, there you are. It took me long enough, I know. But I've made my decision. I believe it wisest to eliminate the Hornsent. If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter, but vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Miquella the Kind. Kindly Miquella is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain. I believe the Hornsent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Miquella's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me, the stench of crusted blood. I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep. I will follow the Hornsent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
Alright, we got all the NPCs quest lines progressing, so let's open our map and do some exploring. We want to go here and here next. These markers will give us access to a new area. Let's grab this goodie by marker number 1. And here's marker number 2. You can use your summons here, but it's for a giant Miranda flower, which I'm going to ignore. I am, however, going to test my saw blade on this perfumer shield to see what it does. I may die here, but I'm curious. Interesting. I didn't know they regenerated their shields. I learned something new. Alright, let's try a different weapon. This time we're not messing around. let's pick up all the goodies. Alright, we're done here. Now let's go play with some poison. Let's open our map and mark our next 4 places to visit. Do notice we are under the Shadow Keep's encampment. There are a lot of gray birds in this swamp. You can fight them or ignore them. Avoid the poison by either staying on firm land or mounted on torrent. There's marker number 1. Marker number 1 is for a Forager Brood. Let's dismount so we can talk to him. Let's go to marker number 2. It's kind of hard to see, but marker number 2 is surrounded by gravebirds. So be extra careful here. Did we collect that item by marker number 2? I think I missed it. I believe it's just some Gravebird Anklets. I'll just grab it later. Let's keep going. That was marker number 3, and up ahead is marker number 4. Let's activate this grace. We gotta deal with some giants, so let's change our weapon. Let's open our map so I can show where we are going. Somewhere here is a couple of giants. A goodie about here, and the map for this area about here. This fog is making very hard to see. Let's go this way and see what we can see. Nah, I don't like it. Let's go back to the grace and change time. Hey, we can upgrade our Shadow Realm Blessing. Let's do that first. Then we'll change time to, let's make it noon. I don't know, it still looks foggy, but at least it looks lighter. There is a giant archer down there, and we just need to be careful. There he is. Let's hang out here for a minute. Let's go get him. Ouch. Man, that hurt. Got hit by the other giant. Fighting this giant by these rocks can be difficult, but we'll see what we can do. Thanks for the goodie. Now let's clear our marker. Our marker number 2 is down there, but please keep in mind, we are here only to pick up the area map and gain access to a couple of grave sites. I'm sure there are some goodies we're missing, but we'll be exploring this area more fully at a later time. Here's our marker number 2. And down there is our marker number 3. Let's clear our map. There's the sealed spirit spring up ahead, so let's unlock it first before we go to marker number 3 to pick up the area map. The spirit spring was already marked, and this is the marker for it. Now let's unseal it. We are not using the spring now. We are just going to go to marker number 3. We got our map. Now we want to go to one last marker and we can get there going this way. Here's our new map, and this is the marker we want. You don't have to come this way, you can use the road by the map marker as well. Alright, we broke Miquella's seal, got all the NPCs quest lines going, and gained access into a new area. As you can see, we still have lots of places to explore. So let's end here, and we'll continue on another video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.